This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to Terry Gregg Court from the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with the boys' non-conference matchup between the Shelton Highclimbers and the Capital Cougars. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for the broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
Jerry, thanks for making it here to the game. I know it's pretty tight on your schedule sometimes. We appreciate your help.
Well, I enjoy working with you.
Shelton is 2-0 on the young season after winning their opener last Tuesday, 55-34 over Elma, and picking up their first Evergreen Conference win at Rochester Friday, 68-37. Capital has a 1-1 record after dropping their opener Tuesday to Spanaway Lake, 54-40, but beating WF West on the road Friday, 52-45. The last time these teams met was February 4th, 2020, when the Cougars slipped by the Highclimbers 35-33. Capital has won the last 9 games over Shelton. The last Climber win over the Cougars was at 57-53 on December 11th, 2015. Coming up, we'll talk with Shelton coach Sam Krieger, give you starting lineups, and of course, the tip-off. It's boys high school basketball, the Capital Cougars at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Scene 103, take 1.
I have been 100% into getting vaccinated, and then I asked you, and you hesitated.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be on the same page about this, and we're not.
I feel like even if I were to catch it, my body is strong enough to fight it off.
What if you're one of those cases and you end up in the hospital?
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared of.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Yeah, welcome back to Terry Gregg Court. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple. It's been about an hour. About an hour ago, I talked to Shelton coach Sam Krieger, and this is what he had to say.
Coach Krieger, 2 games in, 2 wins. What have you learned so far about your team?
That we can be really explosive when we want to be, when we're focused and dialed in and we're playing at the right energy and intensity, that we can explode in a quarter for 25, 30 points. But we've got to get that to 4 quarters and not just 1 or 2.
So tonight you're playing Capital, and probably your biggest test so far.
Yeah, they're a bigger team, like size-wise comparative to us, and speed and length. So it'll be a good test. They're a good team, been a good program for a long time.
Anything special on tap for tonight?
Nothing special, just trying to play all 4 quarters with intensity and energy and focus and take care of the ball. Just get all 4 of those quarters in and be consistent on all of them.
I know it's pretty early in the season to talk about players who have surprised you so far.
I mean, the big 4 have really stepped up, plus both, so the first 5. I mean, we had balanced scoring last game with 14 points from each Tobin, Chucky, Matai, and Tyler, so that's great. That's hard to stop with all the balanced scoring. Bo's been really great this year, his defensive intensity and getting in the lane, creating shots, but I think so far, as expected. Yeah.
Let's talk about Bo a minute, because you look at the box score, his name doesn't really show up, but he does the things on the court that you don't see in a box score.
Yeah, Bo's, I would argue, one of the most tenacious and toughest kids to ever put on a Shelton uniform. He's got a lot of fire, a lot of heart, leads the team, diving on floors, loose balls, playing tenacious defense, getting in the lane, battling big guys for rebounds. I mean, the kid's a lion.
All right. Everybody available for tonight?
Yeah, everybody's available tonight. Yep.
That's it. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Short and sweet with Coach Sam Krieger. Kind of like those short interviews, and he says a lot in them, and that's what I like about him. Jerry, your thoughts? We've seen the Highclimbers.
Well, I saw the Highclimbers play their first game, and I agree with the coach, with Sam. I was impressed with Bo. I think there's one thing that he didn't say about Bo, and that is Bo likes to pass. Bo is a good assist man and did lead the team in assists in that game. Boy, I tell you, I was impressed with Tyler Ireland. He really is a presence out there. He intimidates a lot of people. The other team, he forces them to, forces the shot. He blocked several nice shots. I was impressed with him. I think tonight we're going to see Chuck Thompson fill up the hoop a lot more. And it's interesting watching Matai Latham. He always starts off the second half really well. Mm-hmm. And
right.
To
add on to that, Matai had 8 points against Elma and 14 against Rochester Friday night.
Right.
So, yeah, he did come on. The coach said that Chucky had 14. I counted him as for 10. I probably missed something. But either way, it's balanced scoring is what you look for from team. And on point on Tyler Ireland, 17 against Elma, 18 is what I counted on against Rochester. And the thing that impressed me most with Tyler defensively, when he went to block a shot and he didn't miss, and he missed the ball, he didn't bring his arm down, because that's usually when you end up, you try to swipe at that ball and your arm comes down. That's when you usually foul and get the +1. He didn't do that. He just swiped, missed, and held his hand up there.
Yeah. One thing I see when they're throwing the ball into Tyler, they need to throw it just a little higher, and that'll make it easier for him to go to the basket. I thought we did really well on the assist in the game I watched, and they dominated the rebound game and turnovers.
Right.
They only had 10 turnovers going into the fourth quarter, and then it got a little bit sloppy. But they if they can keep those turnovers down to around 12, 14, I think that's respectable. And foul shooting. You gotta make the foul shots.
Right.
They were 10 for 22 in the game that we announced, or I announced with you.
Well, when I say watched it, I watched the game, Jerry. I didn't do broadcast the game. I watched the game in Rochester, but
How was their foul shooting?
I can't remember. I scored it, and I left that page on my. Actually, threw that in the recycle. But anyways, we got to get to some business here, and then we'll get to starting lineups, and that's all next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
And we're back here. Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton Highclimber Gymnasium, or Mini Dome, that's what I'm saying. Shelton High School Mini Dome. I'm a little off, so I'm trying to figure out a technical issue. But as I do that, I'm going to turn it over to Jerry for starting lineups.
Thank you, Deidre. For the Capital Cougars, under the head coach, Brian Van Diver. At one guard, 6 foot tall, a junior, Quincy Anlanders. At the other guard, number 22, 6 foot tall, a junior, Carl Schreck. At one forward for the Cougars, number 23, Wesley Bjornsgaard. He is 6'4". He is a junior. At the other forward, number 24, Cooper Carlson. He is 6'2", and he is a sophomore. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Capital Cougars, number 44, center, 6'7", senior Rylan Hill. And now your starting lineup for our own Shelton Highclimbers. At one guard, number 1, a senior, 5'11", Bo Blacketer. At the other guard, number 12, a 6'4" senior, Chucky Thompson. At the forward position, number 22, 6'2", a junior, Tobin Dudley. At the other forward, number 30, a 6'5" senior, Matai Le Sam. And the starting center for the Highclimbers, number 21, Tyler Ireland. He is 6'8". He is a senior. Their head coach is Sam Krieger.
Oh, thanks, Jerry. I'm still working on our technical issues here. And I'll get it here very quickly. Let's try that. I thought we were doing that. Maybe not. Okay, let's get the right camera up at least. Maybe. Come on. Well, there was the Highclimbers won the tip as I'm still trying to work on the camera. Won't go to the right thing.
Right now, Matai.
Latham with the ball, and a shot from the outside by Dudley fell off, and the rebound pulled down by it's still free. And Blacketer comes away with it. And here is Dudley with the ball up top. All right, and a drive in by Chucky Thompson. His shot is off, and a over the back call on, it's Tyler Ireland with the first personal. And I'm trying to get the camera back on, and it will not go to the program. As the Cougars have the ball right now. And it is Schreck three on the way. This short, partially blocked by Leeson, but the outlet is picked off and stolen away by Schreck. And here come the Highclimbers with Dudley off the turnover for both, and a whistle and an offensive foul on the Highclimbers. And that is too quickly on Tyler Ireland. It will not go, Jerry. It's interesting. We're going to have to call this old school here at the moment until I get this fixed. As Landers has it in the high post, feed to Hill, outside to Carlson. Carlson fakes down low, out to the elbow, and the bounce down to Hill on the box on the far side. Spins on Leeson, goes to the hoop, puts it up a little too hard, and the ball is knocked out. And it actually, there's a change in the starting lineup, or a change in the lineup quickly as
Mason
Goose is out there. And here's Chucky Thompson. Gets a screen, goes to the top, takes a three. That one rimmed out, rebound popped out of there and pulled down by Hill. Hill handed off to Carlson. Carlson kicks at the corner, and it is Schreck with a three that goes off. Rebound, Goose tracked it down, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cougars. I'm going to try a couple of quick things here, Jerry, as they continue to play. See if I can get the camera. Oh, I got a camera back. Okay.
Good.
I'm going to have to work on getting the clock up there. It's a baseline inbounds for the Cougars. Inbound goes to Hill. Hill trying to drive on Lee Sam. Puts it up and in. And the Cougars have struck first. Here comes Blackadder crossing the midcourt. He'll hand it off to Thompson. Thompson top of key in the dribble. Trying to get by the defense from Carlson. Down to the baseline to Dudley. Blocked by Carlson. Recovered by Carlson. Up the far side goes Landers. Landers will bounce it back to Carlson. Carlson between the circles. Set the offense. Doesn't take the screen. Goes right down the lane with a little teardrop that comes off. Rebound goes to Chucky Thompson. And we have a timeout on the court. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. It's a 2-0 ball game here early. 5:25 to go, first quarter. Apologize for technical difficulties. I'm not really sure why we're having these troubles, but we'll, as long as we have a camera going here, maybe we'll go with that one instead.
Are we on?
We're on. We're good.
Okay, that was the first timeout of the ball game. That was a 30-second timeout called by the Shelton Highclimbers.
And we have a 2-0 ball game. Cougars with the lead. The Highclimbers will have the ball coming out of timeout. It is Goose, Blackadder, Dudley, Thompson, and Leesam on the court at this point, as they had to sit Tyler Ireland with two quick fouls. Blackadder to the three-point arc, hands it off to Dudley, finds Thompson. Thompson, nice up fake, and then he's going to be fouled, and I believe it's going to go on Quincy Landers, his first. And the first team foul on the Cougars.
Nice move to the basket by Chucky Thompson.
Baseline inbounds goes into Chucky, hesitates, puts it up. It goes all the way around and drops in. And Charles Thompson Jr. gets the Highclimbers on the board in 2-2 ball game. Down it goes to Hill. Hill guarded by Leesam. Going to go to work. Spins the baseline. Nice move. Puts it up short, however. And pull down the rebound goes to Dudley. Dudley on the drive to the foul line, stopped, he'll kick it to Thompson. Thompson jab steps, gets a screen, stops and pops at the foul line. That went off the back of the iron. Rebound tracked down by Landers for Capital. They'll bring it up the center of the court. There'll be stopping ball. He's going to kick it to the corner. Here's Schreck Carlson for three. Missed it, got his own rebound, puts it on the floor. Fade away this time, no! Rebound goes to Blackadder for the Highclimbers. He'll lob it to Thompson. Chucky to the hoop, reverse layup. It falls in. 4 points for the Highclimbers, 4 points for Thompson. 2-point lead for the Highclimbers. Approaching 4:10 to go, first quarter. Here's Landers with the ball between the circles, directing some traffic. Bounce the high post, feed to Hill, hand it off. And this is Schreck to Landers. Down to the other big man, and that is Bjornsgaard. He'll put it up and in and tie the ball game. Thompson on the far side. Gets it to Goose between the circles. Here's Dudley. Up top to Chucky. And there's going to be a foul and a whistle on Bjornsgaard. It'll be his first. Second team foul. Goose will trigger the play. Foul line is extended near side, gets it into Thompson. Chucky takes a three. Rims it off, a rebound pulled down by Bjornsgaard. His outlet picked off by Blacketer. Bow to the hoop, stops, spins, finds Lee Sam. Lee Sam challenges, Hill puts it up and in. 2-point lead for the Highclimbers, 6-4. 3:10 to go, first quarter. This is Schreck with the ball, driving right to the hoop, puts it up and in over Thompson. Chuck will bring the ball up the far side to the three-point arc. Bounce to the corner to Dudley, finds Lee Sam. Matai back to Dudley. Dudley to the baseline, had it poked out of his hands from behind. Good defense by Landers.
So far, Capital has had 2 turnovers, and on both of those turnovers, the Highclimbers have scored.
Wheatley Cordova steps onto the court for the Shelton Highclimbers. Inbounds from the baseline. Goose will trigger the play, bounce it into Matai. Leeson, turn it over. Here comes Schreck. Schreck up the far side. Kick it to the corner. Here's Carlson with 3. That one rimmed off. Rebound goes to Carlson. Actually, that was Bjorn's guard, but he lost it, and here come the Highclimbers. Oh boy, Blacketer tried to challenge the big man and gets his first personal. Good idea, however.
First foul on Bo.
Substitutions for the Cougars. Simmons steps onto the court, as does Jabrian Richburg. Quickly, the Cougars come. 3 on the way and off. And that was by Schreck. It'll be out of bounds. They'll keep it with the Cougars. Baseline inbounds left of the backboard. Schreck inbounds it to Richburg. He's going to go to work on Elisa. Bounce it to the baseline. This is Carlson. Carlson down to the box. Turn around to Schreck. Missed it. Actually, that was Bjornsgaard. Missed it. Rebound goes to Chucky Thompson. Thompson bounces it up to Whitley, but a steal by Simmons. Simmons, the little man, blocked by Thompson and tracking it down in the corner near side. And the outlet is actually picked off, and here comes Chucky Thompson to the three-point arc. Slowing the pace down. Dribble over. Keep the ball top of the key. Pick and roll with Matai Lisam, and they're going to say Matai was fouled. And Steven Simons is probably going to be called that foul. Let's see. Yep, he was. That's his first. He's the shortest guy out there at 5'6", Jerry.
3 apiece on the fouls.
Jaden Fuller will step onto the court for the first time tonight, replacing Bo Blacketer for the Highclimbers. Inbounds goes to Cordova in the corner. He'll dribble up to the top and stop on the dribble. Looking for Leesam to the side of the paint. Leesam going to work, and they're going to say a travel on the tie. 1:27 remaining in the first quarter. Tie ball game at 6.
3 turnovers for Shelton, 4 turnovers for Capital.
There comes Simmons with the ball for the Cougars. Near side, there's Schreck. Gets a screen, takes it to the middle, stops, pops for the foul line jumper. That one's off, rebound Goods. Mason will get it to Thompson, and here comes Chucky. To the three-point arc, hand it off to Cordova. Cordova for 3, yes! Willie Cordova.
First three-pointer tonight for either team.
Yeah, he only had 2 points against Rochester on Friday night. Here's Schreck trying to answer. Actually, that's Bjornsgaard, pardon me. He missed it. Rebound goes to Matai. Here comes Chucky. Thompson, three-point arc at the top. Stop, pick and roll, kicked away. Thompson gets it back over to Fuller. Fuller faked outside, goes baseline. Stops and bounces it to the cutter. That's Goose. It's deflected and stolen away by the Cougars. Here comes Schreck. Schreck slows the pace down with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 3-point lead for the Highclimbers. Their largest of the night so far. Schreck running the clock down, trying to get by Cordova. 8 goes to work to the foul line, right into the paint, to the hoop, and nice little finger roll. 4 points for him. The outlet is taken, and Thompson nearly hit a half-court shot. We're through one quarter, and it's been a fast-paced one. 9-8, the Highclimbers up 1. We'll be right back.
Mason Health is partnering with Curative to provide no-cost shallow nasal COVID-19 testing. A testing kiosk is located outside 237 Professional Way in Shelton. Kiosk hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays. Testing is available by walk-up or appointment. Test results are delivered electronically within 24 to 48 hours. Schedule an appointment at curative.com. You can find a link in the upper left-hand corner of masonwebtv.com. If you have any questions about COVID-19, symptoms, vaccines, or testing, please contact your provider's office.
And we're back waiting for the start of the second quarter. Jerry, your thoughts?
Yeah, Chucky Thompson is the leading scorer for the Highclimbers. He has 4 points, and the leading scorer for Capital is Carl Schreck. He has 4 points.
So the difference in the ball game is the 3 by Whitley Cordova.
Yes, nice shot.
Yeah. Actually, the Cougars have. Well, who got the other 2? I only have 6 points on my board.
Okay. Okay, the other.
Got Hill with 2.
Hill with 2, and Wesley Bjornsgaard with 2.
Okay, he had a 2. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So the Cougars have the ball to start the second quarter. Up top it is to Carlson. Turns around and gets it to Simmons. Simmons over to Schreck. Schreck gets a screen, takes the 3. In and out. Rebound goes to Goose. Goose bounces it across the baseline, and I think there's going to be a foul. Did they call it a foul, or they just said that the player was out of bounds touching the ball?
Yeah, because they haven't indicated on the scoreboard yet, so it must not have been a foul.
Here's Goose with the ball. Actually, no, that was Dudley. Over to Fuller. Fuller calling the play. It's a screen from Leeson. Little teardrop that goes short. Rebound pulled down by number 32, and that's Oakland. Isaiah Oakland in the ball game for the Cougars. And here's Schreck working the far side. Up top and swinging over to Oakland. Oakland into the corner. And they're open for 3 for Schreck. In and out, deep in that cup and popped out. Rebound, Fuller comes away with it, or he thought he did. And instead it comes to Richburg. He'll put it up and in. And he got the foul. And the foul went on Matai Lisam. It's his first. And Richburg puts it up and in for the 3-point play.
First foul shot attempted by either team tonight.
Here's Dudley crossing midcourt. 2-point lead for the Cougars. Highclimbers with the ball. Dudley to the elbow, finds Leesam. Leesam, nice patience, put it up. And they're going to say he traveled. Ooh. And Charles Thompson steps back onto the court for the Highclimbers. Matai Leesam will sit down. Schreck gets the ball inbounds from Carlson. Looking to pick and roll, the high pick and roll, and a pull up long 2 that rims off. Rebound goes to Dudley. Oh boy. Simmons with quite a tenacious defender. He drew the foul, however. That's his second. Fourth team foul. And Hill and Landers step back onto the court for the Cougars. Sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Here's Thompson. Thompson trying to go one-on-one, goes baseline. Steps into the hoop, had it blocked, but a foul. I think it's going to go on Ryan Hill. However, Schreck was also there. Does go on Hill, Rylan Hill. That's his first. Actually, it wasn't on
Isaiah.
Hill. Yeah, it was on Oakland, his first. Thompson put in the first free throw. Bo Blacketer returns for the Highclimbers. Jaden Fuller will sit down. There's a Wesley Bjornsgaard back in. He'll replace Cooper Carlson. Second free throw on the way for Thompson for the Highclimbers. Off the back of the iron, the rebound goes to Schreck. Near side, Bjornsgaard. Up top, it goes to Landers. Back to, actually, this is Oakland. Oakland at the foul line finds Bjornsgaard. Looking low for the big man. He'll run her in the paint that rimmed off. Rebound goes to Goose. Out to Thompson. Thompson to the top of the, actually to the three-point arc. He's going to attack Oakland. Backs him down, hesitates, puts it up, and they're going to say foul on Isaiah Oakland. That's his second. Puts Chucky back at the free throw line where he's 1 for 2. That's 5 points. Trying to tie this ball game back up, possibly give the Highclimbers a lead. Oop, I jinxed him, Jerry. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. 5:48 to go in the first half. It's been a quick-paced first half, Jerry.
It has been.
Second free throw by Chucky goes in.
He's 2 for 4 from the line.
And he's tied the ball game up. Checking into the ball game for Capital is Elijah Humes, and Matai Elisam returns for the Highclimbers. Landers brings the ball up for the Cougars. Swings it over near side. Tried to feed it down low to Hill and knocked out of bounds by Elisam.
Nice effort by Matai.
It'll be sideline inbounds right below the student body this here. At least we can see that corner of the court tonight.
Yes, we can.
That's because they didn't bring the bleachers all the way out like they did in the Elma game. Up top it goes to Schreck. Over to Landers. Poked out of his hands, but it goes into the hands of Humes. Now here's Schreck with a 3 on the far side. Nothing but net. Wow, 7 points for him.
And that's his first 3 of the game.
Here comes Dudley at the far side for the Highclimbers. Hand it off to Thompson. Thompson on the dribble. Goes right to the hoop. Oh boy, I think he got away with a walk. Got some body, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Hill. Landers finds Humes. Humes with a reverse layup. Oh, it missed it. Rebound goes to Blacketer. Bo pushing the pace, and he'll slow down and set it up. Hand it off to Thompson. Thompson finds Cordova. Cordova for 3 at the top. Ooh, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Bjornsgaard. Up to Landers. Landers to the three-point arc to the foul line. Leave it for Schreck. Schreck fakes the 3, steps inside the arc, bounces it to Hill. Hill draws a triple team, and now back out to Schreck. Schreck gets a screen from Hill, and he'll go baseline. Hook it to the foul line. Here's Hill, and boy, that was a quick little whistle, Jerry, on the traveling call.
5 apiece on the turnovers.
3-point lead for the Cougars, 14-11. 4 minutes, 20 seconds approaching. 4 minutes, 20 seconds in the first half. Here's Blacketer looking for somebody to throw it to, finds Dudley. Dudley hands it off to Thompson. Bounce it to Blacketer. Blacketer at the foul line. Back to Thompson. 8 on the shot clock. Got to go to work. 5 now. Stops, pops inside the paint for Thompson. It dropped in. Schreck gets it up to Bjornsgaard. Bjornsgaard kicks it out to Landers. Landers takes a 3. Missed that one. Rebound to Lisam. Hand it off to Thompson, and Thompson will jog up the court with 3:45 to go in the half. Trailing by 1. Thompson for 3 at the top. Yes!
That's 11 points for Chuck Thompson.
Out of their 16. Hill handing off to Schreck. Schreck's going to answer for 3. Yes!
And that is his second in a row from the three-point land.
1 point lead for the Cougars. 3:15 to go in the half. Clock is running. Here's Dudley. Dudley at the top of the key. He'll take a 3, try to answer. That's short. Cordova was in position, but Bjornsgaard got the rebound. Here comes Landers, handed off to Schreck, to Hill. Hill working one-on-one with Leesham. Threw it in a back, no-look pass, and it went right in the hands of Thompson. Nobody cut to the middle like Hill wanted or expected. Here's Thompson off the screen. Going to take another 3. Oh, that one's off. Rebound. Dudley's fighting for it, and Bjornsgaard comes away with it. Up to Humes. Humes to the hoop, flayed it up, and it drops in. And the lead is back up to 3. 2:32 to go in the half. Timeout by the Cougars.
And that's their first time out of the game.
Have you heard of the Teresa Johnson Memorial Scholarship? Well, it's an annual scholarship given to seniors or past graduates of Choice High School in the memory of Teresa Johnson. The Teresa Johnson Memorial Scholarship has been helping send Choice High School graduates to college or trade school since 2015. More information can be found on the Teresa Johnson Memorial Scholarship Facebook page. Well, the Cougars have led by 3. Twice in this quarter.
Yes.
That's the biggest lead they've had so far tonight. Highclimbers were up 2 early, and they'll have the ball coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, Carl Schreck has 10 points. He's made his last 2 threes.
So Goose will get it into Blackadder, working with Dudley, Leesham, and Cordova. Blackadder with the dribble finds Goose. Goose gets a screen. He'll kick it to the corner. Here's Whitley. Cordova for 3. No. Rebound tapped and controlled by Landers. Landers leaking out is Bjornsgaard. Highclimbers get back nicely, and Bjornsgaard takes it to the hoop. That's his second basket of the night. Pushes that lead to 5. Blackadder tried to kick it out after the dribble penetration, and it went off of the Cougars out of bounds. Baseline inbounds. Goose will trigger the play. Right of the backboard. Gets it into Blackadder. Blackadder one dribble up, fakes, throws it to the across the paint, and it dribbles all the way out to Dudley. Dudley finds Cordova. Cordova back to the top, finds it to Blackadder with 10 on the shot clock. He's going to go right to the hoop and challenge the big man, and he hit it!
Nice drive by Blackadder.
And he got the foul as well, and that's the first personal on Rylan Hill. And Bo Blackadder can make a three-point play if I could spit it out. And in and out on the free throw. Rebound goes to Hubbard, who's in the ball game now for the Cougars. Here's Carlson. Carlson tripped up going to the hoop. They're going to get Goose, I think, with his first. A little bit of a trip. That's the 5th team foul on the Highclimbers. There's 17 fouls on the Cougars. Charles Thompson steps back onto the court for the Highclimbers. He'll replace Cordova. So it's Blackadder, Goose, Leesham, Thompson, and Dudley on the court. Inbounds, however, goes to Bjornsgaard. Missed the shot, and the Cougars come away with a rebound. Reset. Here's Bjornsgaard for 3 at the top. Yes!
His first 3. He's got 7 points.
The lead is now 6 for the Cougars, their largest of the night. Here's Thompson going to work. Stops, lost possession. And then a foul called, excuse me. I think Thompson got away with a double dribble there as well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
but they called a foul before the double dribble. Personal foul went on Angus Hubbard. And the first of the 1-on-1 for Thompson is off, and the rebound goes into the hands of Schreck. And here's Landers with a reverse layup, doesn't fall, and the rebound corralled and controlled by Dudley. Tobin with the ball. Hand it off to Goose. Gets a screen from Matai. Pick and roll, Lee Sam. And another foul on the floor.
Nice pass there.
That was a second foul on Hubbard. His back-to-back fouls on him. This puts Matai Lee Sam at the free throw line for the 1-on-1. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Hubbard. And here's Schreck. Over to Hubbard, into the corner to Landers. Landers shuffled it to Hubbard. Hubbard hacked in foul, and it goes out of bounds. No whistle. That was clearly a foul, Jerry. Almost 35 seconds remain in the half. Here's Landers with it beyond the elbow, beyond the arc. Here's Schreck back to Landers. Landers for three at the top. Nope. Rebound, Thompson had it, got it back. He'll bring it up. And a grabbing foul on number 24. That'll be on Carlson. It's his first, if I'm right.
You're right.
And the 9th team foul on the Cougars. Still 1-1 for the Highclimbers. Got to hit the front end of that 1-1,
Yeah,
Jerry.
we do.
First free throw is in. Actually, that's a 10th team foul, pardon me, so that's the double bonus as Chucky hit the first one. 19.1 seconds remain in the the first half. It's a 5-point lead now for the Cougars. Make it a 4.
Both attempts good by Chuck Thompson.
Here comes Schreck for the Cougars. And they're going to get Bo Blacketer with his second personal. Only the 6th team foul on the Cougars. The one to give, I guess. 12.1 seconds remain in the half. Landers will trigger the play, looking for Schreck. I'll get it to Schreck in the back court. Now 10 and counting. Nice drive, finger roll doesn't go. Rebound, Hubbard lost it. And the Highclimbers come away with it, and Thompson will launch one the length of the court, and it just kind of dies inside the key on the opposite end. And the Cougars hit the halftime with a 4-point lead, 24-20. Take a timeout. We'll be back with some halftime statistics and a whole lot more here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them. Because most of us agree, that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Halftime at Terry Gregg Court and the Shelton High School Mini Dome. A Capital Cougars lead at 24-20 after a frantic pace first half. Jerry, I'm going to run down some of the scoring and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Charles Chucky Thompson leads the Highclimbers with 13 points. I've got 3 for Whitley Cordova, a basket for Matai Lisam, and a basket for Bo Blacketer. Is that right?
That's what I have.
Okay. Okay. And leading the way for the Cougars is going to be, where is it? I've got Wesley Bjornsgaard with 7. Is that right? Nope, I got it wrong there. It's actually Carl Schreck. He has 10.
Yeah, Bjornsgaard has 7.
I got to read my own writing. So Carl Schreck has 10 and Bjornsgaard has 7. 3 points for Richburg, a basket for Rylan Hill, and a basket for Eliza.
That is
Humes.
correct.
And, spit it out. Jerry, are you ready for
I'm ready.
Other things? Go ahead.
Sure. First, let's start with Capital. Capital had 6 turnovers. They were 9 for 34 from the field for 27%, and they were 1 for 1 from the foul line. The Highclimbers had 5 turnovers. They were 7 for 21 from the field for 33%, and they were 4 for 9 from the foul line.
Is that everything you got?
And I'll see what Daryl White gives me here.
Okay.
And he hasn't reported yet, so.
It's all right. We give him some time here.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's where we sit at the half, 24-20. Cougars on top. And what's going on here? I guess we will take a timeout and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with my stuff, but we'll be right back.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
And we're back at Terry Gregg Court. You had some more statistics there, Jerry.
I do, Dedrick. Thank you, Daryl. These are statistics from Daryl White. Capital had 19 total rebounds. Their leading rebounder was Bjornsgaard with 5. He also had 5 assists. And excuse me. The Capital Cougars had 5 assists total, and Landers was the leader in the assists with 2. So 19 rebounds for Capital, 5 assists for Capital. Bjornsgaard was the leading rebounder with 5, and Landers was the leading assist man with 2. Shelton had 17 rebounds. Chucky Thompson had 5. Shelton had 17 rebounds, and they had 5 assists. The leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was Thompson with 5, and he also had 4 assists. 4 players with 1 assist each. So I want to make sure I've got that right. Shelton had 17 rebounds. Thompson was the leading rebounder at 5. The Highclimbers had a total of 4 assists each. There was 4 players with 1 each. So thank you, Daryl. Appreciate that. So pretty even statistics as far as the rebounds.
Okay.
Key thing, I think, is foul shooting.
Yeah, I think you're right there, especially hitting the front end of 1-and-1. Always critical to hit that first free throw.
Yeah.
So we're just a couple of minutes away from the second half. 4-point lead for the Cougars. They led by as many as 6 in the first half. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with that third quarter in just a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Well, we're back here waiting for the start of the third quarter. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple. The Highclimbers will have Blackadder, Thompson, Ireland back in there, as well as Lesam and Dudley. Highclimbers will start out with the ball. Here come the Cougars. They have Carlson, Landers, Schreck, Bjornsgaard, and Hill. So starters on both sides back on the court for both teams. The Highclimbers will start out with the ball trailing by 4. Here's Blackadder. Swing it over to Thompson, to Matai Lesam. Lesam to the foul line, hand off to Thompson. Thompson just inside the three-point arc, in and out on the shot. Rebound goes to Lesam. Gets it out to Dudley. Dudley, big hop in the middle, puts it up, missed it. Ireland with a huge rebound and a putback. Huge rebound. He ripped that away and put it up and in. Here's Landers with the ball. Out it goes to Schreck. Gets a screen from Hill. Hesitates, drives, kicks it to the corner. 3 on the way, and in by Carlson. That's his first points of the ball game, and the lead quickly up to 5. There's Thompson with the ball. Hesitates, drives, splits the double team, puts it off the glass and in with the left hand. Give him 15 points. And a near steal on the far side. Oh, he did save it, but Lee Sam can't handle it and loses it out of bounds. But a great effort by Thompson.
With Ireland back in there, this is going to open up the court a lot for Chucky Thompson to drive to the hoop.
So the inbounds goes to Schreck in the back court. He'll speed across the timeline. He'll hand it off to Landers. Landers a dribble and right back up on top. Swinging over the opposite side down to Hill. Overplayed by Ireland, knocks it out of bounds. That stays with the Cougars. Something that the Cougars probably weren't expecting was the 6'8", Tyler Ireland. Baseline inbounds. Inbounds goes to Carlson for three. That one rimmed off. Rebound, a fight for it, and Dudley comes away with it. Here comes Tobin with the ball. Hand it off to Blacketer, to Thompson. Thompson driving to the hoop on the side of the paint. Kick it out to Dudley. Dudley to the baseline, stops on the box, hands it off to Ireland. Ireland long jumper, missed it. Rebound is by Hill, and there's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to go on Ireland. Now over the top, I would imagine. Let's see. Yep, and that's three on him. That's something we didn't touch on in halftime. He's in foul trouble, as Bo Blacketer also has 2 personal fouls, and Ireland has 3 now. Here's Landers with the ball. Hooks it to Bornsgaard, over to Carlson. Up top it goes, and over to Schreck. Swinging around to Landers, down to Hill. Hill draws a double team. Kick it out to the top, and an extra pass to Schreck into the extra pass into the corner. 3 on the way by Bjornsgaard, goes in! That's his second 3 in the ball game. And the lead is 6, the largest of the night. Here's Dudley. Stops, he'll swing it over to Blacketer. Blacketer, down it goes to Ireland. Turnaround hook, nope, a little too hard. Rebound goes to Carlson. Carlson will bring it up, nobody stopping ball. Stops and pops at the side of the paint and hits it. Carlson with 5 points in the quarter, and the lead is now 8. Timeout by the Highclimbers.
Their second on the game.
5.5, 5:29 to go, third quarter, 32-24. The Highclimbers only have 4 points so far in the quarter. The Teresa Johnson Memorial Scholarship is an annual scholarship given to seniors and past graduates of Choice High School in the memory of Teresa Johnson. The Teresa Johnson Memorial Scholarship has been helping send Choice High School graduates to college or trade school since 2015. More information can be found on the Teresa Johnson Memorial Scholarship Facebook page. Highclimbers will have the ball coming to the timeout in the back court. No substitutions as of yet for either team. And remember that Tyler Ireland has the 3 personal fouls. Bo Blacketer has 2 personals. And here's Matai Leesam. He'll bounce it down to Thompson. Thompson challenges the big man, and Hill puts it up and in. And we have something on the court. Stop play for that.
That's 15 points for Chuck Thompson.
So I'm down for, 17 actually.
Let's see.
Of the last. Oh, and a steal by Blacketer. Blacketer slides and finds Thompson. Thompson had it blocked by Landers from behind, but he got a lot of body as well. So Chucky back to the free throw line.
Yes, you're correct. 17 for Thompson.
You missed one. That's your one mistake.
I know.
Landers picked up his second personal. That's first team foul. And Charles Thompson at the free throw line. Got the first one. To get another one. That goes in.
6 for 9 for Chucky Thompson from the foul line.
So an 8-point lead cut in half to 4. Cougars with the ball. That's Carlson. Nice little hesitation, blew by the defense, missed the layup, and Dudley comes away with the rebound. spinning to the foul line, stops, had it smacked out of his hands, finds Blackadder. Blackadder over to Thompson. Thompson fakes the three, drives in, hands it off to Ireland. Ireland with a little finger roll up and in.
His first two of the game.
It's now a 2-point lead for the Cougars with the ball. Kick it out. Landers open for three. He'll take it. He'll hit it.
That's his first points of the game.
Pushes the lead back to 5. Approaching the midway point in the third quarter. Here's Dudley. Dudley over to Blackadder. Blackadder looking a little low. Gets the screen from Leesam. Then the pick and roll is tapped away, and Thompson will track it down. 10 on the shot clock for Chucky. He'll take a three. Short rebound pulled down by Carlson. Carlson up to Landers. Hesitates, turns around. Cross court it goes to Schreck for three, in and out. Ball poked out of there and tracked down by Blackadder, I believe. He went to the floor to get it, and a jump ball is called. I believe that goes over to the Cougars. I really wish they'd fix that arrow clock over there in the scoreboard.
So there will be no turnover on that.
So Goose is up off the bench to get Thompson, and Cordova is on to get Dudley. The lineup remains the same for the Cougars. Here's Schreck. One hands it up to Bjornsgaard. Back to Schreck into the Landers in the corner. Bounce it back up top. And opposite side now. Here's Carlson. Carlson's had it stolen away by Blackadder, and then they get it back, and Schreck hits the three. Lead back to 8.
That's his third three-pointer.
Here's Blackadder to the foul line, finds Cordova. Cordova on the drive. He'll take the three, come up short, and it goes out of bounds. So we have a timeout on the floor. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter, 38-30 is our score. It's a full timeout. We'll take one. We'll be right back.
Third
It's Mason
timeout.
Web TV powered by HCC.
Hello everyone, I'm Father Dwayne, and this is St. David of Wales Episcopal Church in Shelton. I'm glad that you're seeing us right here, right now, but please tune in on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for a live stream service. I certainly welcome you to join together with us for worship.
Eight-point lead for the Cougars. I'll get it out. I'll get it straight before we're done. There'll be Cougar ball coming out of the timeout. 2:57 remains in the third quarter. Landers will walk the ball up the court slowly. Looks like the Cougars might try to spread this out a little bit and run some clock. Here's Carlson stepping back. Oh, they're trying to isolate. Oh, a little fake jump shot, and down it goes, and out to Landers and over to Bjornsgaard. Bjornsgaard gets it across the paint to Hill. Hill double teamed, and you can pick a high climber there. Looks like it'll go on Matai Leesam. That's his second. The second team foul on the high climbers in the quarter. 2:31 to go in the third quarter. And Hill hits the free throw. He'll get another one. And that puts the Cougars up 9, their largest of the night. Hill can give them the 10-point lead, which would be, again, the largest of the night. And he does.
And the high climbers are Capital Cougars are 3 for 3 from the foul line.
Here's Blackadder with the ball. Finds Thompson. Over it goes to, actually that's Goose, who's in there looking for Ireland. Ireland turn around, trying to go one-on-one with a jump hook, missed it. Rebound goes to Bjornsgaard. And he'll bring it up quickly out of the pack. Hand it off to Hill and then to Landers. Over to Carlson. Down to the baseline. Jumper by Hill. That's off. Rebound Goose. Here comes Blacketer. Both swings it over. Cordova. 3 on the way. Off. Rebound pulled down by Bjornsgaard. And running in there and tying him up is Goose. Jump ball called. And that's a Highclimber ball.
That will be a turnover.
Richburg checks back in for the Cougars, replacing Hill. Goose gets it in. Oh boy, he just threw that away. It was a little miscommunication. And Schreck goes to the hoop, puts it up and in. 12-point lead, the largest of the night. Here's the big man, Ireland, missing the layup, and the rebound goes to Richburg. Here's Carlson, and what do we have here? A foul away from the ball on Richburg. That's his first. And the Cougars with their second team foul and that turnover. So Noble Pugh will step onto the court for the first time tonight, replacing Mason Goose.
Leading scorer for the Capital Cougars is Carl Schreck with 15.
Here's Pugh with the ball, bringing the ball to the three-point arc, hands it off to Dudley. Pick and roll with Ireland, finds Pugh. Pugh gets it down to the box in Ireland. Ireland dribbled it off of Richburg's foot. It goes out to Thompson. Thompson hesitates at the top, drives in, and they're going to get a charge on Chucky.
His first.
Third team foul, 1:04 to go, third quarter. .12-point lead for the Cougars. Here's Schreck with the dribble to the top. Going to go right to the hoop with a little double pumper. Missed the shot but drew the foul on the Highclimbers. It's going to go on Dudley or Thompson. Went on Dudley. That's his first, and the fourth team foul. So Carl Schreck at the free throw line. Got to push this lead. He got the first one, he's now 13. And with another free throw with 50.8 seconds remaining in the third.
Both attempts,
yeah.
Good.
14-point lead, the largest lead of the night for the Cougs. And what do we have here? We have a substitution. Here's Thompson with the ball. Gets a screen from Ireland. They actually double teamed. They'll throw it over to Dudley. Dudley tried to lob it down to Ireland. It's knocked out of bounds by the long arms of Landers. So we'll reset from the side. 17 on the shot clock, 37 on the game clock. Pugh will inbounds it, gives it into Thompson. Thompson trying to find a little bit of a seam. He'll throw it to Cordova, near side, beyond in the corner. This is Pugh, and what do we have, a moving screen? No. It's a Cougar foul. That went on Cooper Carlson, his second and the third team foul for the Cougars. Lob it into Thompson, now to Pugh, looking for Ireland. Up to Thompson, up the top, around the horn. It goes to Whitley in the corner. And back, quick pass down to Ireland, and over the back is going to be Landers. His third personal. The fifth team foul.
Yeah, I've got 2 on Landers.
And, okay, well, that's right. It's on the board as 2. I had it down 3. Okay. Baseline inbounds as Hill returns for the Cougars. Still trying to get it into the big man, Ireland. Ireland, turnaround hook again. That rolled in. Tyler Ireland with 6 points in the quarter. Landers throws it over to, oh, that's Oakland. He misses the 3 at the buzzer. We head to the 4th with the Cougars from Capital up 44-32 on the Highclimbers. We'll be right back.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects sparks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Waiting for the start of the 4th quarter. It is a 12-point lead for the Cougars. Highclimbers will go with Pugh, Dudley, Leeson back in there, Ireland, and Thompson. Cougars will have the ball to start the 4th. They have Bjornsgaard, Schreck, Landers, Carlson, and Hill.
I think you're right.
On the 6 points. We can deal with a couple of discrepancies there. Kick it to the corner. Here's Bjornsgaard for 3. Missed it. Rebound popped in and goes right to Carlson. Carlson puts it up and in. And he has 10 points. Here's Thompson to the foul line. Gives it down to the big man, Ireland, off the glass and in. Give him 8 points now.
Yep.
Need a defensive stop to the Highclimbers. Here's Schreck up top, over to Carlson. Carlson looking for Hill. Gets it out to Landers. Landers over to Bjornsgaard. Out to Schreck. Schreck way outside for 3 at the top. No. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Thompson and actually saved it in bounds. It rolls off of Carlson's foot out of bounds. The Highclimbers keep the ball. Or get the ball, however you want to look at it. Here comes Thompson with the ball, center of the court. Trying to get it down, feed the big man, and here's Chucky driving in, puts it up and in. And here comes Schreck quickly the other way for the Cougars. Pull-up jumper to the baseline. Oh, boy. That was over Leesam, Jerry. That's a hard thing to do.
That's a pretty shot, that left-hand shot.
Here is Ireland picking it to the hoop off the pick and roll, and he put it up and in.
Ireland's getting hot.
Feed the big man. Lead is 10 for the Cougars. Can't exchange baskets, however, you need a defensive stop. And an offensive foul and a moving screen, and that'll go on Landers. Now he has 3. Am I right now, Jerry?
Yes, you are correct.
That'll bring Oakland back into the ball game, actually. Landers is going to stay. Nope. Simons will step on for Landers. Oakland comes in for Bjornsgaard. Dudley checked back in for the Highclimbers. He has the ball on the dribble. Handed off to Blacketer, who's back in there as well. And here's a turnaround hook by Ireland. Missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Hill. Here's Carlson. Over to Simmons, to Schreck now. Step back. Long 2 for Schreck. No. Rebound ping-pongs around. Thompson had it, lost it, rolled off of Hill's leg out of bounds. That'll be Highclimber ball. Boy, Jerry, this is just frantic. There hasn't been any let up.
And very few turnovers for the pace.
Here's Blacketer over to Thompson. Now to Leesam. Leesam attacks and will get it down to Thompson. Thompson double teamed. Got to kick it out to Blacketer. Blacketer back to Thompson. Down to Ireland. Poked away and out of bounds by the long arms of Rylan Hill. Highclimber ball, sideline inbounds. Blacketer will trigger the play at 10 on the shot clock.
Ireland's heating up. He's 5 for 7 on his last shots.
Bad pass interior, stolen away by the Cougars. And here is Simmons. Simmons bounces it over to Schreck, guarded by Blacketer. I mean, Blacketer's in his pocket there, Jerry. He's all over him. Timeout on the court. 5:23 to go in the ball game. 10-point lead for the Cougs. This is why I chose to do this game, Jerry. This is exactly why I decided to do this game.
Very fast-paced game, like you said. It's going very quick. And like I said, there's not very many turnovers.
What are the turnovers here, Jerry?
Well, the turnovers so far for Capital, they've only got 7, and Shelton has 8.
Okay, pretty clean so far.
Yeah, it has been.
Well, the Highclimbers need to do a little better job in getting the ball into the key to Ireland, because that was a very errant pass that Tyler couldn't even come close to getting on that last turnover. However, the Cougars have the ball. They have 16 on the shot clock. Sideline inbounds. Carlson will trigger the play. Looking for Schreck. He'll throw it in the back court and stolen away by Dudley. Dudley trying to go one-on-one. Waits for the pack to come in. He'll jump stop in the middle. Put it up. Drew the foul but missed the shot. Tobin Dudley at the line, however. And the foul went on. Okay, that went on Carlson. That's his 4th. Okay. That's where I missed the foul there earlier. Dudley at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Got the first one to roll in. That's Tobin's first point of the ball game, Jerry.
Yes, it is.
Cuts the lead down to 9. Cougars have led by as many as 14. Second free throw by Dudley, in and out. Rebound Ireland, puts it right back up. Missed the shot, and Schreck comes away with the rebound. Schreck had it poked out of his hands by Blacketer. Bjornsgaard returns for the Cougars, and Cooper Carlson will sit down with 4 personal fouls. Inbounds goes to Simmons. Simmons guarded by Dudley, and they're going to get a little touch foul on Tobin Dudley. That's his second, 15th foul.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a foul.
Not enough, right in front of the ref. Can't really do that.
Yeah.
Sideline inbounds between the scorer's table and the Cougar bench. Inbounds will be Bjornsgaard. Into the back court it goes to Simmons. Simmons gets across midcourt, still guarded by, he just blew by Dudley, right to the hoop, tripped up, and they say off of his leg out of bounds. Oh boy. Simmons at 5'6" in amongst the trees.
That was a good call.
Cougar fans don't like it at all.
That was a good call. It was off of his leg.
So the Highclimbers trailing by 9, 4:45 to go in the ball game. Here is Blacketer. Blacketer hands it off to Dudley. Dudley gets a screen, and then they get it to Thompson, who is just basically pushed in the back. Yeah. They go on Bjornsgaard. This is second. But now it's 1-1 with the 17th foul on the Cougars.
And here's where they can cut the lead.
First free throw. Thompson fell off. Rebound goes to Hill. And they'll get it to Simmons. Here's Schreck into the corner driving. Is Oakland. He just stood. He put his foot on the baseline right by the ref's foot. But they call a foul on the Highclimbers. They're going to go on. Matai Leeson picked up his 3rd. And the 16th foul. So it's baseline inbounds for the Cougars. Lob it into Hill. Quickly out to Simmons. Back to Schreck. Schreck to Simmons and over to Bjornsgaard. And here's Schreck between the circles. To Simmons. Simmons down to Hill. Hill trying to back down Ireland. Kick it out, blocked by Dudley. Gets it right back, however, and a low pass, and Thompson comes out of the pack with the ball. Up to Dudley. Dudley attacks, undercut his own man, slid to a stop, finds Ireland. Ireland rejected by Hill, but that's a foul. A lot of body on that contact, Jerry.
Yep.
So Tyler Ireland is at the free throw line for the first of 2 shots, and they're going to get Oakland for his 3rd. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Ireland's first free throw, short. He'll get another one. Landers will step back onto the court for the Cougars. Simmons, will sit down. 3:47 to go in the ball game. 48 for Capital, 39 for Shelton. Rebound, however, goes to Blackadder. Finds Ireland. Ireland kind of hesitated, and he just picked up his 4th personal. 7th-team foul. Coach Krieger is not happy at all about that call. Here's Landers in the backcourt, going one-on-one with Dudley. Gets a screen from Schreck. And then we have a foul on Dudley, I believe. Or no. It is an offensive foul. I don't know what that was, Jerry. I didn't see anything other than good defense. But they're going to
see who the foul was on.
Well, I don't think it was a foul. I think it must have been a palmed ball or something as a turnover. The Highclimbers get the ball back with 3:20 to go in the ball game, trailing by 9. Here's Thompson, top of the key for 3. Oh,
boy. His second 3 of the ball game.
And the lead is 6 for the Cougars. Here comes Schreck up the far sidelines. Bothered by Blackadder. Shot up, but missed it. However, they're going to get Blackadder with his 3rd personal and the 8th-team foul. That does put Carl Schreck at the free throw line, where he is 2 for 2. Not the guy you want to put on the free throw line.
No.
Got the first one.
Actually, I'm 2 for 3.
Do you?
3 for 4.
Okay. We'll go with that then.
Okay.
8-point lead for the Cougars. Here comes a Blackadder. Hand it off to Thompson. Lob it into Ireland. Ireland just ran over Oakland standing there, and that'll be it for Ireland. That should be 5 on him. That's 5 on Tyler Ireland. Yeah, he finishes with 10 points. Coach Krieger just doesn't believe that at all. Crowd doesn't like it at all. A full timeout called by the Cougars, trying to calm everybody down here, I think. 2:48 to go in the ball game. 8-point lead for Capital. We'll step aside for just a moment. Well, we're back at Terry Gregg Court. 8-point lead for Capital. Tyler Ireland just fouled out. He's starting to get a little hot there. He finishes with 10 points all in the second half. It'll be Cougar ball coming out of the timeout. Mason Goose will take the spot on the floor of Ireland. So it's Goose, Dudley, Thompson, Blackadder, and Lesam on the court for the Highclimbers. Landers, Carlson, Schreck, Hill, and Bjorsgaard on the court for the Cougars. Here is Bjorsgaard. Actually, that's Carlson, excuse me. Kick it out to Bjorsgaard for 3. Missed that one. Rebound is by Hill. He'll put it up and in. Rylan Hill, pretty quiet.
Yeah, that was his 4th point.
I'll have him for 6. And a steal. And then near another steal back the other way. Here's Landers getting by Thompson to the foul line. He's going to attack Lesam. Missed the shot. Rebound pokes into Carlson's hands. His runner in the paint dropped in.
You are correct. Hill does have 6. I didn't think about the 2 foul shots.
It is a 12-point lead for the Cougars. Now under 2 minutes to go, and a whistle away from the ball. Or on the drive, actually. It'll be on Hill. That is his second? Yeah, second.
Yes.
And that'll put Chucky Thompson at the free throw line for the his first of 1-1 still. And the last time he was at the free throw line, he couldn't connect on the first one. He need to hit the first one to get back in this ball game. He does. He'll get another one. Second free throw goes in, nothing but net. 1:54 to go in the ball game for the full court press. Landers has the ball in the back court. Gets it to Carlson. Carlson bounces it up to Landers crossing the midcourt, and then a flop. I gotta call that a flop on Dudley's part, but he drew the foul. And that will be the 4th on Quincy Landers. The ball goes back to the Highclimbers, trailing by 10 with 1:43 remaining. Goose will trigger the play from midcourt. Gets it into Thompson. 3 from way outside for Chucky. No, Landers with the rebound. And he gets by Dudley. Quickly up to Hill. Hill to the hoop. Little high on the heart on the shot. Got his own rebound, missed it, and Leesam pulls it away for the Highclimbers. Minute 20 to go. Thompson to Dudley. Dudley for 3, way high, missed that short. Rebound goes to Schreck. Schreck speeds up the near side. Throws it over to Bjornsgaard. No, that was Schreck. Missed it, and Dudley comes away with that rebound. Approaching a minute now with a 10-point lead for the Cougars. Thompson hesitates, drives, steps back for a baseline jumper. Hit it. Ball's deflected, and here's Dudley with the ball. He'll stop, take a 3. That's short. Thompson with a rebound, reverse layup. That falls in. 6-point lead now. Timeout called by the Cougars. 54-48, 42 seconds remaining. Jerry.
Well, I'll tell you what. Shelton is not giving up.
No, they are not. Not at all.
I can't say that any more emphatically. I mean, that's...
You know, you almost counted them out there for a second,
I
Jerry.
did,
you know,
but
it's just with 12 points to make up, and they cut it down, and it's now a 6-point deficit with 42 seconds. I know the coaching staff of the Cougars didn't look very happy about any of that. That led up to that. It was it started. All kind of started with that flop by Dudley. They got on the ball back.
What was the biggest lead they had there, Capital?
Capital is led by 14 in the third quarter, but they had a 12-point lead just, I don't know,
a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. You don't see it on the scoreboard right now, but there's 42 seconds remaining. So it's Thompson, Leesam, Dudley, Blackadder, and Goose on the court for the Highclimbers. Cougars come out with the same 5. Hill, Carlson, Bjornsgaard, Schreck, and Landers. Landers will inbounds it. Of course, the Highclimbers are going to go full court press. Going to double up Schreck. And gets it in, actually, to Carlson. Back to Carlson from Landers. Up to Bjornsgaard. He's pushed, and Goose is going to get that foul. There'll be 10 team fouls. So we're shooting every whistle from here on out.
Yep.
That's Mason's second personal. Yep. And Wesley Bjornsgaard has 2 free throws. So at the first one, we'll get another one. 35.4 seconds remain in the ball game. It's now a 7-point lead for Capital. They can make it 8. And he does. Blackadder quickly up the court. spins and finds Leesam. Leesam out to Goose. Goose will take a three from the corner, miss it. Rebound Hill. Hill steps away from the defense, finds Schreck. Schreck just looking for a foul there. Finds Landers. You know they're going to put it in the hands of their shooters. The good free throw shooter is Bjornsgaard. Here's Landers to the hoop, missed it. Goose with a rebound. He'll lob it up to Thompson. Thompson will take a three that's contested, and that's off, and that'll be the game, but a good one as it is. Cougars 56, Shelton 48. Highclimbers suffer their first loss of the season with the loss to the Capital Cougars. But a good fought game, Jerry. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. We'll wrap this thing up. Talk about what's coming up here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Skip the wait at Mason Health's walk-in clinic. Conveniently reserve your appointment through the Mason General website. That's masongeneral.com/clinic/WIC. You can find a link on masonwebtv.com. Just look for the Skip the Wait ad in the upper left-hand corner.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
This is a first responder, and same here. But did you know that these are first responders too? I just got hit! The towing industry is 15 times deadlier than all other private industries combined.
You see that?
You can change that by following the simple rule, slow down, move over.
It's the safe thing to do.
And
it's the law.
Make our freeways safer.
Slow down, move over.
It's a final here at Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. 54-48, the final here. The Capital Cougars pick up their second win of the season, going to 2-1 on the season. The Highclimbers suffered their first loss, dropping to 2-1 on the season. And I was just trying to add up to see what I had here. 42 for... Yeah, it's 30 points. I've got 30 points for Charles Thompson Jr., or Chucky, to lead all scores for the Highclimbers. I have 19 points for Carl Schreck, Jerry.
That is correct.
12 for Wesley Bjornsgaard. Is that 11? 11 for Cooper Carlson. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 11. Let's see here. 5 for Rylan Hill. 3 for Jabrian Richburg, a 3 for Quincy Landers, and a basket for Elias Humes. The rest of the scoring for the Highclimbers, 10 points for Tyler Ireland, all in the second half. He did foul out. 30, as we mentioned, for Chucky Thompson. We got 3 for Wheatley Cordova, a basket for Matai Elisam, and a basket for Bo Blacketer. That's the scoring. Jerry, what do you have for us?
Just about ready. 1 minute.
Just about ready, he says. Okay. Well, let me grab this other sheet here. Next up for the Highclimbers, they head to WF West on Wednesday for their second Evergreen Conference game. Now, that game was switched. That used to be a home game. Now that the home game will be later in, actually in January. And we'll have that game for you in January. Jerry and I will have to organize our schedules. The Capital Cougars, they travel to River Ridge Wednesday. River Ridge is now in the South Sound Conference. Jerry, were you aware of that? I wasn't.
I was not aware of it. I thought they were still 1A.
Well, they're in the South Sound. They're in the conference. Doesn't mean they aren't 1A, but they've moved, and I think Yelma's back in the South Sound Conference.
Oh, wow.
So it's an interesting little league that the Highclimbers were in just a couple of years ago. Let's see here as Jerry continues to do his information here. Our next broadcast will actually be Thursday when we get to see the Shelton girls for the first time this season as they host Black Hills. And tip-off on Thursday here in Terry Gregg Court will be 7 p.m. Jerry, still waiting for more statistic? He's all ready. Go ahead, Jerry, with your statistics.
Okay, first, and thank you, Daryl. I really appreciate you doing this for us. Capital had 31 rebounds. Bjorngard, Hill, and Schreck all had 6 rebounds apiece. Shelton had 27 rebounds. Dudley had 6 rebounds. Thompson had 5 rebounds. Shelton had 8 assists. Thompson was the leading assist person with 3. So the rebounds were fairly even, 31 to 27 in favor of Capital. And the leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was Dudley with 6 and Thompson with 5.
Okay.
Now, let's look at the shooting. First, let's go with Shelton this time. Shelton made 17 of 49 attempts for 34%, and they had 8 turnovers, and they were 9 for 18 from the foul line. They were 50% from the foul line and 34% from the field. Capital shot 8 of 9 from the foul line. That's pretty good. And they made 20 of 57 from the field for 35%. They had, according to my statistics, 11 turnovers. Both teams, fast pace, didn't turn over that much.
Yeah, pretty good for. I mean, you'll ask any coach, that's too many. Any turnover is too many, Jerry.
Well, it is, but we've seen numbers a lot higher than that.
Yes, I was talking to Jerry earlier, and I was watching a game where I counted 36 for one team in a game, and that's a lot of turnovers. But we'll get into that later on.
So, players of the game tonight. Well, I got to go with Chucky Thompson for Shelton.
Yeah, 30 points. That's.
And Carl Schreck. You said he had
19 is what I have.
You have 19 for him.
Yeah.
But he was the leading scorer?
Yes.
And let's look at what he did. And also, you look at, he got 6 rebounds, and Thompson had 5 rebounds, and he had 3 assists, Thompson did. So I think, Thompson had to step up tonight, especially when Tyler Ireland was out of the game for a good portion of the game.
Yeah,
when Tyler played in the third quarter, did pretty well. I think he made 5 of 7 shots inside, but unfortunately, he picked up that 5th foul, which a lot of people thought was a little controversial.
Well, the one before that was even less of a. The number 4 foul on Ireland was, a little bit more, less of an offense than the fifth foul, in my opinion. But you know, we're way up here. We don't really, we don't know what they're seeing down there. I mean, they were letting a lot of things go, and they were calling a lot of tight little ticky-tack things as well. But when it happens right in front of you, I don't think you can ignore it.
You can't ignore it. And the shooting percentages from the field were pretty close. 35% for Capital and 34% for Shelton.
Okay, Jerry, is that all about everything you have?
That's everything I have.
Okay.
I was pleased with Shelton. They made a run at it at the end of the game, and they didn't give up. And so keep it up. We'll see what happens in the next game. And who do they play in this game? They play
WF West
down there.
And Chehalis on Wednesday. Okay. So we did talk about that. The Highclimbers are at WF West on Wednesday for their second Evergreen Conference game. You can watch those games on the NFHS network, which is a pay-to-view network. And just go nfhsnetwork.com, I believe, is their address. I'll try to put a link in online. Capital will head to River Ridge, and I'm not sure if River Ridge is the NFHS network either, but it might be. You can find a lot of things, but you have to pay a monthly fee, and I think it's like $11 or $10.99 or something like that. Or you can do a yearly thing, which is like $70. Just to throw it out there. It's not exactly what we do, but it is an option to watch your favorite teams. Let's see here. Our next broadcast, as I mentioned, is Thursday, when we get to see the Shelton girls for the first time this season. A very young Shelton girls team, as they host Black Hills. Tip-off here on Terry Gregg Court again is 7 p.m. And that will do it for tonight's game. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Daryl White for their help with this broadcast. Tonight's final score: Capital 56, Shelton 48. We will talk to you on Thursday.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.